Hello and welcome to another video, YouTube. We know there's stuff going on in the world. If you've clicked onto this video in the future, this was made at a time when there was people being isolated, people fighting over toilet paper, even though there's no threat to the making of toilet paper. It's very confusing times. I'm not even going to say the words. I'm not even going to mention it. Let's move on. Let's keep moving. I want to thank a new patron, Sean McDonald. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope you guys are really enjoying the cramps video that I did with Dan. I mean, there's a lot of videos since January I've put up. I think this is 25 now. So there's so much to work through. I know, I mean, if you can do it, jump on the Patreon and consider throwing me $2 a month or $5 a month. It will give you access to all the tabs. And also, you're just being part of what I'm doing here and encouraging me. Now, where we finished up with the theory, by the way, hit the bell so you know when I'm putting up a video, and comment and subscribe. That also really helps a lot. Now, where we finished up, I kind of think about it as like series 1 was where I taught you how to play a major scale and a minor scale, and then how to play that in all the different keys in a 2-octave format. So if you've missed those videos, they'll be really helpful. But guess what? You can also shoot on from here. I'm going to consider this like a new series, and that's basically learning the fretboard. So we understand from that series how we get the key of C and what major scales are, and that was the tone, semitone, tone, semitone thing. Okay, then we went through that in the different positions. Here it's the same thing, okay? I know I played it really quickly, hopefully you've got fast ears. We also did the minor scale, really cool. Now, which is starting from a degree of that, it's just part of it. So now what we're going to do is play the key of C up and down the fretboard from every position. So let's get straight into it. We know the notes in C don't have any sharps or flats. So our first note is going to be E. Then we've got F, G, A, B, and C. Okay? So today we're going to focus on the first position and the second position. Okay? So this first position is the open position for this particular key. Okay? Now, there's various things you can call the first position. We might actually want to call this the first position because that's C. But we're just going to be talking about each section of the fretboard. So E, F, G, A is open. Okay, B's there, C's there. Okay, so they're all the notes that get us to C. Now we get to hear our major scale. So from C, which is 3rd fret on the 5th string, D, open 4th string, E, F, G, we're on the 3rd string now, A, 2nd fret, 3rd string, B, 2nd string open, C. Okay, so that's a major scale. Hear that? That's the major scale. So it's in here. It's just a little buried, okay? So that exists in every spot on the guitar. And that's kind of what this series is going to explore. Once we're at this C here, okay, we play a D on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, open E, 1st finger on the F there, and then a G. And that is that position. That concludes that position. How I like to practice this so I can always understand that I'm in the key of C. Start on C, go backwards. G, A, B, C. Then we finish on that C, okay? So we get the reference point of C. Then we do the major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, okay? And then we do the top part, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. And then we can do this backwards. Okay? So take the first part of that where I walk through it very slowly, get to know it, and then practice to and from the C, because that is our home plate. It helps you understand where you are in that position and what's going on. And once you know where the root notes are, you can play to them, you can play from them. So now what we're going to do, so you really understand where this is going, we're going to head up to the 3rd fret, the next position here. Okay, we'll start from C, but this time we use our 2nd finger. C, B, that's the 5th fret on the 6th string, that's A, G. We're going to go back to A, B, C. Now we get to do our major scale, and this is the box I originally showed it to you in. C, D, E, F, G, fret 4th string, A, B, C. Okay, and then back to C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay. And what about the next part? Now, it's up to you if you want to switch fingers here. I like to when I'm practicing this, but it doesn't really matter. There's C again, so D, 3rd fret there on the 2nd string, E, and then pinky on the F. You could also say the E is on the cactus. Well, they're all different. No, that's a swaro, isn't it? No, that's a swaro. I don't know, there's a Reverend Horton Heat song about this, you couldn't stop that. There's the E, pinky, F, G, A. We go G, F, E, D, C. Okay? So suddenly when we play these shapes across here, it's not confusing as to what key we're in or what scale's being played. We get a true sense of the fact that we're in C major. Even though these are often taught as box shapes like this. That's, one area of C then. But it doesn't even sound like it's not, you don't necessarily hear it as C major. It can be very confusing, okay? Because we're not hearing where that C lies in there. So this is a great way to practice these. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. It's just a short one. I'm going to tab up what I've done today, and I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna be on the website. So on my Patreon, links there, or in the box below somewhere. So check that out, okay? That's you can, for $2 a month, you can access that. $5 a month, of course, same thing, but just a little more help. So thanks for watching. We're going to continue with this next lesson. I'm going to do the next couple of positions, and you'll have learnt C up and down the fretboard, and you'll be amazed how useful that can be. Opens a few doors for you. So subscribe, let me know what you think. Did you enjoy the lesson? Did you hate the lesson? And how are you going? Hope you're well. See you later.